What's up, guys? It's your favorite member from Elite Savij coming at you with a brand new deck profile. I've been seeing it here and there, and I really like it. I really like the thing. It's called Numeron, Invoked. You know, basic premise, summon Zexal, stop their turn, invoked into OTK. It's pretty nice. I like it. It's not high rarity because, you know, that's in another deck that I got. You know, it's not, this deck's gonna get banned, but still, it's fun to play, especially the mirror match. I clapped my boy. I'm not gonna say his name. All right, guys, I'm gonna give it to the deck profile. All right, guys, I'm coming at you with the deck. Don't be mad about my, you know, poverty rarities, but let's get started. So first, I run 3 Gammas. I run it for the Ogre, because, I mean, that's the only way you can honestly stop Numeron. You can't ash that shit because you pay for cost. So, yeah, play the Ultra, the Super, and the Rare, because a friend of mine once said that if you play a high rarity, you see it more, but I feel like that's bullshit. You need to play multiple rarities so you see it more and less, if that makes any sense, which it doesn't. I play only 2 Ashes, 2 of the Chill, 2 of the Veiler. I feel like this ratio is correct, and also I traded off my 3rd Chill. So I would play 3. I feel like this is a good card in general, in case they actually can, you know, go off or stop my Zexal. But let's moving on. I play Scythe. I do play Artifact Sanctum in this deck. I play it at 2. I was playing it at 3, but sometimes you're going to draw this card and then it's dead because you only play the 1 of. I was thinking about sighting in... I was thinking about adding Artifact Lancia, but I forgot the name. So. Okay, now for the Numeron stuff. You guys notice I started with the hand traps. So we play 3 of the wall, standard stuff. 2 of the calling and 3 of the network. I feel like even if Zexal does get hit, this package in itself is an OTK, especially if they have a monster that has more than 1,000 attack. That's, you know, you go attack, activate the effects of the Exceeds monsters, double their attacks. You do that 3 times in total, and then you'll have 2 monsters with 4,000 attack. Game. But again, I feel like this is the right ratios. You don't want to see calling as much. You want to see really the network and the walls to get into this. And you, honestly, you probably won't ever play 3 of the calling because you only really play 2 of each of the Exes. All right, now getting into the Evoke stuff, we got 3 Alistair, 2 Meltdown, 2 Invocation. Yes, only one of them is a secret rare, sad, sad. But I feel like this is another ratio call that I'm doing because you don't really want to see the Invoke stuff. You really want to see the Numeron stuff. Invoked is good to have to, you know, try to OTK your opponent, but it also breaks. You know, if you draw this and you don't see Alistair, or if you're already Zexal, you can't really summon anything else. So I just like having this ratio. It works out well enough. For the draw cards, I play 3 Memories of Hope, 2 Pot of Desires. I never like Pot at 3, but you also don't want to play any other cards. Maybe I'll play Triple Talents when I get money, you know, but I got stuff I got to pay for. Sad, sad. But then we got 3 of the Hope. It's honestly one of the best draw cards in the deck. The funny thing is, though, if you don't see your Numeron cards, it's a dead card. But anyway, Pot of Desires, thin out the deck a bit, draw some cards. Then the 1-ofs, I play Set of Rotation, Mind Control, and 1-for-1 in Terraforming. Set of Rotation, so I don't get impermed. Give them a Magical Meltdown, which, I'm not going to lie, sometimes does not work out in your favor. People do play Invoke stuff. It's very common. Even Invoked Drachma is going to be a thing. Invoked Eldritch. There's a bunch of forms, but still, it's good to not get impermed. So you can go off with your Zexal and they can't do stuff. Mind Control, in case they're playing something that I can't get over, take it. 1-for-1 for the wall. This people forget that the wall's a 1, so this is just another wall, honestly. Terraforming, search out any of the field spells I might need. For the traps, I only played 3 Infinite Impermanence and 2 Artifact Sanctum, like I said. Imperm is honestly the best hand trap in the game at the moment. It honestly can't be negated by any hand trap negation means. It's you can't call by the grave this, funny enough. And people rarely have like a counter for this. So, you know, they go first, imperm, Crystron, imperm their Zexal, honestly.
Imperm the imperm.
Artifact Sanctum, stop them. A lot of people are using the extra deck these days. It's not too common that you see a deck that uses their main deck or has a main deck boss monster. It's always in the extra deck these days. Alright guys, that was the Numeron deck profile. Oh, no, shit, look at me, I'm already exiting out. Forgot my extra deck, my bad. For the Invoked package, I played 2 Mekabas, 1 Gardna, a Purgatrio. Oh, let me get that over here, my bad guys. And an All Mirage. I feel like this is the right ratio as far as Invoke stuff. Like I said, I don't play a lot of it. I really just want to see it after I Zexal the people so I can finish off the game. Zexal is not an OTK in itself, but it is a nice stun card. There you go. I play 1 Gamma Omega. I play the Gamma package. It's good to see. You can rip a card off your opponent's hand, and when it's in grave, you can target another card and either play his graveyard, shuffle that, and this card from the deck, so you can mess with their Invoke stuff. You can mess with their Eldish stuff. It's just a good card in general, especially if you're playing the Omegas. I play 2 of each of the Numeron cards. I feel like the first one that I'll use as far as Numerons, I'll go into 3 of these so I don't get Nibiru'd, and then summon the Zexal. And then next turn I can go into 4 of them and then OTK. I might cut one of these because it's starting to look more and more like I won't need an extra one of these. And then finally, I only play the one of soon to be banned number SO Utopic. You can't play Zexal. Literally says your opponent cannot activate cards. The one counter to this card is either you imperm or you kaiju it and then hope they don't have a play for next turn. Seriously, this card is stupid busted. Konami, if you're watching this, don't ban this card. We're having fun. Yeah, we're having fun. You know, we don't care about other people playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm joking. This card is for sure getting banned. But then again, that's what they said about, you know, Crystron and Block Dragon and all these other cards. Yeah. They're probably going to ban it on PPG. You know how those guys are. But this was my Numeron Eldritch deck profile, guys. I don't have a set side deck. What I recommend for the side deck options, though, is definitely back row. The back row variants of Numeron are stupid strong. Guru. I've seen 1 Alter, guys. That was ridiculous. Everyone's playing Numeron. You just have to play cards that negate this card in itself. Or the field spell. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that like button. And hit the notification bell so you can get more of this awesome content. You know, I want to thank the team. They always do good work for us. I want to thank our editor, that boy Ed. I want to thank Alexa. I want to thank Alex for being our sponsor. Alright guys.